There was a curious young girl named Elara. Every day after school, she would wander into the forest, searching for secrets hidden among the trees. One sunny afternoon, Elara entered into the forest and played with her animal friends near the pond. Beside the pond stood a tall, wise-looking man dressed in robes that seemed to flow like water. "Welcome, Elara," the man greeted her. "I am Arion, the guardian of the enchanted forest." Elara's eyes widened. "How do you know my name?" Arion smiled. "I sense you have a thirst for knowledge. Would you like to learn the secrets of motion?" Elara nodded eagerly. "Yes, please." Arion gestured to a large rock lying nearby. "This rock has been here for centuries, unmoved. This is an example of Newton's first law of motion: an object that rests stays at rest unless acted upon by an external force. Try to push it." Elara pushed with all her might, but the rock didn't move. "It's too heavy." "Exactly," said Arion. He waved his hand, and a magical gust of wind pushed the rock, causing it to roll a few feet before stopping. Once moved, it won't stop unless another force, like friction or another push, acts upon it. This is also part of the first law. Arion then picked up a small, smooth stone and tossed it to Elara. "This is lighter. Throw it and see what happens." Elara threw the stone, watching it soar through the air before it hit the ground and rolled to a stop. "It moved because I pushed it, and it stopped because of the ground and friction." "Precisely," Arion said. "Now, let me show you Newton's second law." He placed a large log on one side of a seesaw and a smaller stone on the other side. "The larger the mass, the more force you need to move it. Push the stone and see." Elara pushed the stone down, and the log barely moved. "It's hard to lift the log." "That's because force equals mass times acceleration," Arion explained. "The log has more mass, so it needs more force to accelerate." Finally, Arion took out a bunch of balloon with magic dot and said to Elara, "Release it and observe." Elara let go of the balloon, and it zipped around the clearing, propelled by the air rushing out. Arion smiled. Newton's third law of motion states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The air rushing out of the balloon is the action, and the balloon moving in the opposite direction is the reaction.